Hi guys, this is Carol again. I wanted to give you a brief introduction to eCampus and how to get around in eCampus and how to get into SIMnet and how to do the assignments within SIMnet. So the guided projects and some of the other assignments, and just kind of for your information, you will get videos from both me and the other instructor that is teaching the online classes, and her name is Carolyn Lowry. So you'll see both of videos from both of us. So you may hear somebody different than just me, but just so that you know that's kind of what's going on. So in your eCampus course, you'll notice here in week 1 you have unit 1 and unit 2. Both of these units have to be done in week 1, and you'll see the due dates are here. They're due September 1st at 11:59. Okay, so listed in here is, yes, these are your tasks for Windows Chapter 1, or for the Windows 10 chapter. But there is also this checklist. Use the checklists, okay? It's going to help you and keeps everything in order, and you can make sure that everything gets done. So if we go into this checklist, you can come in and it says, okay, participate in the discussions, read and do the let me tries, and then take the quiz. So the discussions, those are discussion groups in eCampus. You've used them before. If you've been in eCampus, it shouldn't be any big deal. Please do this. This is part of your participation grade in the class. The let me tries and the quizzes, that's all going to be in SIMnet. So we went through how to get into SIMnet. I went through it a little bit in the syllabus. But you can click on these links in this checklist, and it will take you straight into SIMnet. So let's do that. So I'm going to do the read and let me tries. You're not going to see this page. So I'm going to go in as a Sim student, and here we go. We've got the book. This is your book, okay? Now, the thing that you need to know is that you have to do what are called the let me tries. As you go through these pages, here is a let me try. So it's a show me, guide me, let me try. You have to do these let me tries. These let me tries is what gives you your grade. If you don't do them, you don't get a grade for the reading. The show me and the guide me are optional. So let me give you an example of what it is. If we go into the show me, it's literally going to show you what exactly it's wanting you to do. Okay, it's going to talk and tell you all this stuff, but it's going to show you exactly what you need to do. Okay, the guide me will come in and it's going to say click on the file tab, and you'll click on the file tab and it's going to say correct, and it's going to actually guide you in exactly what you want to do. Click on account, so I'm going to click on account, so on and so forth. The let me try is literally check for new updates to Office. So it's giving you the instruction, but it's not giving you the step-by-step. Okay, so I'm going to come in here to File, and I'm going to go down to Account, and then I'm going to check for Update and say Update Now. That's correct, continue, and I get to go forward. Okay. This next one is open an Office desktop application. You go straight here to the let me try. Launch Microsoft Word from the start menu. So I come in here and I go to the start menu and I launch Microsoft Word, and it says correct, and I get to continue. Now it says use the tell me button, so I can click here on the let me try, and I can go here. It says use the tell me feature to open the share pane. So tell me what to do, and I'm going to type in share and click on that, and it's going to say continue. It was correct. If it's not correct, it's going to tell you. You can go through the show me and the guide me. You can exit out of this at any time and go back to the readings, the reading itself, and you'll see it's put me here where I left off with the next let me try. So this is the next let me try. You'll see the check mark here is not done. So this is in the book where I have finished or where I have left off. The purpose of this is for those of y'all who are familiar with some of these topics. You don't have to sit there and read the entire book or go through every page. You can just click on the let me tries, do it, and then keep going. But if you don't know what you're doing, then you can come back and you can look at the book, or you can do the show me or the guide me, and it's going to give you some input. But the let me tries are required, and that is how you get your grade. When I exit out of this, and I'm going to say yes, you'll see here I've done 7 out of the 26. It's showing me here which ones I've completed, and that's kind of gives you an idea of where you are and what your progress is. When this transfers into eCampus, it's going to show I did 7 out of 26, and that's the grade that I'm going to get if that's all I do by the time this is due. Now, the book is open through the entire semester. You can come in and do this as often as you want to, but once that due date comes, the grade is locked in the grade book. So you can redo the let me tries, you can do them over, you can come back and do them again, whatever you need to do, but your grade's not going to change after the due date. Okay, so that is the book and the readings. So please make sure that you work on those let me tries. The next thing is the quiz. So the quiz is also going to be a simulation. Okay, you get 2 attempts on the quiz. There's 15 questions, and I'm going to say take exam. Okay, and it's launch Microsoft Word from the start menu. Well, this is pretty much exactly what we did in the let me try. I'm going to go to the start menu, and I'm going to say Word. You answered correctly. Continue. Okay, then it says turn off the autosave feature. Here it is here. I'm going to turn it off. I answered correctly and go forward. 15 questions. You have 30 minutes to do it. It shouldn't take you that long to do it. You have 2 attempts on it, so if you miss some questions, you can go back and take it again and get a better grade. And that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions. Please make sure you do the let me tries, and you'll see because I ended the quiz, it's telling me I got a 13% because I answered 2 out of 15. If you've missed a whole bunch of stuff, you can create a lesson that will go through and go over the things that you missed, and that's entirely up to you if you want to do that or not. These are just things that you can do to help yourself. I think that's about it for this. If you have any more questions or any questions at all, please don't hesitate to let me know, and you will hear me again, or you'll hear Carolyn and the Word Chapter 1 guided project. Thank you very much.